Hello everybody, it's Dwayne with Off Grit, a channel dedicated to helping you live a lifestyle of self-sufficiency. And here we're welcoming the newest member of our family. She's a rescue dog from the Benson Animal Shelter here, the black one. This is Bernie. And I forgot her name because my wife named her, so I'm not quite sure what her name is, but she's really cool and she's awesome, so she's just getting used to it here. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about a tool that I completely forgot about in the last tool video that I did, and it's probably the most unappreciated tool that I have, and that's why I forgot it. But I've used this thing to move a ton of rocks, and I've used it for a couple other things, as I'm going to show you here. So here we go. Alright, so what you're looking at here is a Caliche bar in action. And as you can see, Caliche bars are used to break stuff, specifically caliche, or you can use them to break apart concrete, which I'm doing here as a demonstration. But I soon discovered that there are a couple other cool uses for this bar, and I'm going to show you those coming up here. But in the meantime, it's really fun making these slow motion videos here. Alright, so what is caliche, you might ask? Well, you can see it right here. It's basically calcium carbonate, and it's really hard. It's in Arizona soil, and as you can see here, it can be quite a problem. So they make a bar for it. It's also known as a San Angelo bar, I believe, but we just call it a caliche bar out here. Now here, I'm going to do the tail of the tape on this thing. Comes in at about 59 inches, I believe, and weighs about 16 pounds. Its weapons are a point on the front and a chisel on the back. And I'm going to show you that right here, as you can see. And you can easily take a grinder and sharpen these, but really don't have to very often. I have literally collected tons of stones from our property, and we use them for everything from retaining walls to rock paths like this. And we're going to keep using more, so it's a free resource on our property, and I found that the caliche bar is actually really good at prying these stones out of the ground. So I'm going to show you right here. Now, as you can see here, you can pick one of these up for about $40. I think the prices went up since I got mine, but here you can see it in action. And all I do is I just stick this thing in the ground under these stones, and I get them out of the ground, because although there's lots of surface stones out here, a lot of them are buried partially in the ground and they're really hard to get up. So I'm going to show you here a little closer so you can see. Now the stones are a lot like icebergs. You know, you only see the surface of them, but you can see what's underground, and they're just all over here. And like I said, it's really hard to try to get these out of the ground by hand, but this caliche bar is absolutely perfect for this. So if you have stones on your property, I highly recommend getting one of these things. You won't be disappointed. So another thing that the caliche bar is really good for, I like to call it a calisthenic bar. It weighs about 16 pounds, so it does have a little bit of weight to it. And if you just wanted to stay limber, you can see here, you can do all kinds of exercises with it. I do use it once in a while just to loosen up the old joints. I don't really work out anymore. I don't need to out here. But, you know, if you are trying to get in shape a little bit, you can kind of kill two birds with one stone, pun intended. But yeah, so you can see just lots of different exercises. I think actually really good for like your grip and your wrists here. You can see just by turning this thing, like I said, it's about 16 pounds, so it definitely has a little bit of weight to it. So that does it for this video, folks. This will probably be the last video of the new year, so everybody have a safe New Year's Eve. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please consider doing so. We're getting close to that 1,000 mark. And I will talk to you soon.